Yo, it's MK Fresh, who's still out here at the Sandton store, NBA. Like I said, I'm about to share the celebration of the All-Star weekend with a couple of friends. I got Slim coming through right now. Shout out to Slim, yo. Yo, family, what's up, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute.
You looking nice, man. You got the boots. You looking fresh,
man. You trying to check my joints.
You got that pippin, huh?
Yeah, you trying to check my style, but I guess we the voice of this, so we have a right to wear the team.
Colors,
is that your favorite team?
One of my favorite teams.
Because I told the other guys, I was like, in the 90s, definitely was my favorite team. Then it was the Celtics.
Yeah.
Then from now on, the Celtics is kind of like it's a dying dynasty. I don't know if we agree.
They come in.
But I'm sticking with the Warriors dynasty. I think that's the one for me to push for the next 2 years. They're gonna at least take one for the last time, right?
They might. They could if they make.
What do you think of Draymond Green though, with the whole, indefinite suspense?
I think he's too passionate, man. He gives his heart in everything, and it was sad when he was missing, but now you see what at his back. The Warriors now is on that level. So I think just with another 1 or 2 trade solid pieces. For the Warriors, they probably could go far in the playoffs, yeah.
Dog, it's the All-Star weekend. Obviously, in South Africa, we couldn't fly through to Indiana.
Sad.
I called you up so that we can celebrate
at
the NBA store.
Okay.
And I thought maybe I will take you around just to show you a couple of things. Come through, man. Let me show you.
I see you got the All-Star.
Yeah,
so where you at? East, West?
I'm definitely with LeBron, man.
You're West boy? Okay.
I'm in the West. I'm with LeBron, and then I think the Greek Freak as well might take it because I think the best players are in the East.
Okay. The West though is tough too.
I think in terms of young, fresh, I think the East's got it.
We always East boys. We've been supporting the East.
As we celebrating the All-Star game, Slim, tell us a little bit because you've been to one of the events and you were hosting a couple of the stuff. Tell us a little bit about that.
I used to do jam session for NBA. It was fun. It's like, think of it as Goldrich City?
Yes.
Think of it like a theme park.
Oh,
and you've got everything happening. You've got players coming through. You've got coaches coming through. You've got legends coming through. There's signings going on.
Dope.
There's activities happening for the people, So
which one did you go to?
So I went to, from 12 to 16, it was Orlando, Houston, New Orleans, New York.
Yeah, I remember the Houston one that you went to, but that's when you met Dwight Howard, right?
Dwight Howard, we met. Dwight was actually in Houston. Yeah, Dwight showed up.
Yeah,
Kyrie
because you bought me some jerseys from him and whatnot. So I still appreciate you for that.
I got you for that, man. I tell you, man. We got you.
And then in terms of like local, in terms of basketball locally, how do you guys like engaging with it? Because I know you work with a lot of the NBA stuff.
Lockdown KP as well. Shout out to you. He's doing a mid. So
this year, what you guys doing?
Ball's coming, man. You gotta be there. I hope y'all better come and shoot this thing at Ball, man. It's gonna be nice at where you dressed me up. If you didn't know, MK for every NBA event, make sure I look the flyers with the kicks, with the hat, with the swag. I was always nice. I'm sure you probably do it again if you can for the BL. So 4 teams gonna be playing in the Kalahari division, so it's gonna be nice. Cape Town Tigers, the team I MC4, they in it, representing South Africa. Petro de Luanda is gonna be nice.
Crazy.
Angola. We started with the road to BAL with Dynamoas, Tigers, and Oilers. So this is it now. So it's like the NBA African League. Think of it like that, MC. So then the teams get to play in Rwanda for the playoffs and the final.
I know South Africa used to host those Africa versus the world All-Star stuff.
Yeah.
You were working on some of those as well. Like,
hosted both games.
Tell the people about some of the players that came through for that.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. 17 we had. Was Thabo Sefolosha was here, Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, we had some.
I saw you giving Melo a shout out as well.
2018, that was crazy. So that's my favorite player. That's my guy.
No doubt. No, tell the people about like the 3-point shootout that's happening this year. I know it's
gonna be
Steph Curry and one of the WNBA players going at it. So it's female and male. So we're gonna see how that goes. How do you feel about like those things, the 3-point players, the slam dunk competitions?
Yeah, slam dunk is the thing. You gotta that's what you're there for, Fresh. You know, but it's a beautiful night. You know, the skills challenge and you know, all of these things that the 3-point shootout. But it's more for me. It's more about the dunking, man. You know, that's what everybody wants to see. The 10s going up, the 9s, and the kid that won last year, I think he's coming back this year. You know, and it's so crazy because he's still not in the league. But he's coming to dunk again. So I think he's gonna do amazing things.
No doubt.
Your boy Jaylen Brown is actually in the dunk contest.
Jaylen Brown,
he was here at the games.
One of my favorites.
Gasol brothers were here. MK was even sitting front row in 17 game. Remember, he was sitting in courtside.
I might trip a referee. You know what I mean?
I
might trip somebody.
Yeah,
that was fly. That's when Mutombo came. I think.
Mutombo, and then we had a Akeem Olajuwon where they entered into the game, the first one, which was crazy.
Amazing, but for me, I don't think like a lot of South Africans knows these African players.
You know, Joel Embiid.
Joel
Embiid was here.
How did he come about? Because I know you were also doing BWB.
So a crazy story. Him and Pascal Siakam was actually spotted at Basketball Without Borders. You know, which is a global program by the NBA. You know, to get talent into the league, into college, and those two boys are just phenomenal stories that come from Basketball Without Borders. You know, Embiid's the MVP. He was going to be MVP again if he didn't get hurt. You know, Pascal, I mean, winning a championship. Oh, there he is actually right there.
Of course.
He won a championship. And I mean, watching Masai, who's a father figure to me, general manager, crying when Pascal left Toronto. It was kind of sad to see, and him speaking on the story and saying it's not just the championship, it's deeper than that. You know, it's like when we become successful together, Fresh, it's something deep. So seeing that with Masai and Pascal, man, was something special. And
do you claim the Greek feet? For Africa?
Yes. Or Giannis is here, very nice dude, man.
Do we let him to be Greece? We like, we'll let you be Greece.
You let him be both. They're gonna take it both. You remember how France in football, and the guy got mad because like, no, you can't say these guys are African, they're French, you know, but even watching the AFCON now, the whole, you know, seeing how a lot of guys come from like Europe, from wherever to want to represent African teams is something special. So I think you let him be. He's a big part of it. You know, Steve Nash, you could also say. They'll say he's Canadian or whatever, but his roots is there. South African born, so you'll always have that to us. So, you know, if we could claim you, if you're part of it, if you're part of Africa, South Africa, we take you.
Slim, before I forget, man, I have to ask you, man, who you going with? The East or the West?
East
King
Coast.
James or the Greek?
East Coast.
Come
it's
on,
always going to be.
It's all about the King,
No, All-Star Weekend. Loyalty, it's like Biggie and Pac, right? East-West, that's how it started, and that's how it's fun. East Coast, I don't care, even if they lose, even if they get blown out, it's always gonna be East Coast. Don't shake your head, bro, East.
I'm West Side as we live, you feel me?
Oh my gosh,
but I got you, family.
Appreciate you, man. Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game too. Here's a little token.
For me?
Yeah, enjoy the game.
Word tonight, man. NBA Africa,
MK,
NBA Store.
Fresh, we out. NBA Store. We doing
Don't forget, East Coast.
East Coast, yeah? We in the West though. Last time.